Basketball on the Big Ten Network is powered by Ram Trucks. Purdue, winners of 5 straight and in dominating fashion, here to take on the Washington Huskies.
Down the court guy, but in the half court, they are really efficient in how fast they play.
Trey Kaufman ran with the basket. The last time Purdue was here, 1967.
Down to Kaufman, ran again on the block. Breidenbach just trying to
first timeout of the game.
I think both teams needed a timeout, kind of settle in. Uncharacteristic of Purdue turning it over. Washington the same thing.
Miles Colvin, Raleigh Burgess have come in for Purdue, and
nice.
Colvin backdoor assists per game. You mentioned it, Don. He's averaging 11 assists and 20 points per over this 5-game winning streak. And there's Louis Courtright with a 3.
A good sign for
55.
If not the best offensive coach in the country, certainly in the conversation. Being at shoot-around today, watching them run through their stuff. Really, really good stuff that they run.
Smith. So after the tie-up, ball stays with Purdue. And they get a quick inbound.
They've done a good job here the first 8.5 minutes.
Makai Mason with a 3.
Season's gone on as they're rebounding. They didn't start the year rebounding it at all. But the reason they beat Maryland and almost took down Illinois was how good they were on the glass. Averaging 18 probably.
And then you probably go to it more, right? You draw contact more. Smith.
Create better angles to throw passes. Release points on stuff in the lane or higher.
Asabor forces his way in.
Been moving the ball. Not a lot of isolation here early. Smith again.
Good luck stopping him. There's Breidenbach, and he finishes it.
Now when you get them, they're not really in rhythm because you haven't been getting a lot of them.
Mason.
Watching, they've been spread around. Mason's got 7, Asabor's got 8.
Quick passing. And first with the dunk.
Quick timeout from Sprinkle. This is just the ball movement that we know Purdue values. Wren probably could have tried to get that one up there. No one would have said anything, but this is Purdue gone a half this year without making a 3. I doubt it.
Asabor, has he hit 2 in 1/2?
Yes, he has.
Bench for the last minute here of the first half.
See where they go here, which probably their last possession of the first half.
Courtright.
Good pass.
Purdue snaps the ball around. Washington does the same, and Harris hits the 3.
This is different, guy. It just is. They are a bit up and down, but they are going to get behind this guy and this team, especially when it looks like this. Like, that's just good basketball.
Trying to get it to him. Instead, it's Kaufman-Wren. Wren inside, and Kaufman-Wren with the basket.
Left shoulder again. I bet you the Washington coaches talk about that at halftime.
That would have been good if it goes. But an 8-point Washington lead at the break.
Impressive, especially on the defensive end. Contesting, competing, rebounding. Big reason why they have an 8-point lead.
Washington home game look like they're going to get blown off the floor by Illinois. Smith breaks the seal.
Got the matchup with Breidenbach.
Kaufman-Wren, aggressive. Score in 3.5 minutes. Asabor gives it up. And for 2, Harris. Smith.
Nice.
How did he see Kaufman-Wren?
I thought he was going to hammer.
Same height as Breidenbach, but different type of player. Asabor, wow.
He can do that.
It looks like maybe
to guard him.
The point, yeah, to keep Asabor away from.
Yeah, because if Asabor stayed on him, he gets loose for the dunk. Good back cut there. Overplay by Purdue. Asabor read it.
+6 rebounding in this game. First.
And there you see Asabor didn't want to challenge that too. Good find by Mason.
Wow, that just looks so easy. Kaufman-Wren. Waters part, and he scores.
He scores, but 1 3-point basket.
And Lawyer doesn't have a field goal until now.
from this Washington team in the second half that they had in the first half.
Well, it's been tougher. And Lawyer breaks in.
14.
In the last 5 minutes, Purdue has looked like the team that's been blowing teams out.
You got a 14-point lead. Maybe best to back that one out.
Sabor, his third three of the night. Sabor now with 18 points. Here's Lawyer. Floating and hitting.
Did you see that?
You're saying he decided halfway through to shoot?
He did.
Sabor trying to match his season total. And he does! Wow. His fourth three of the game. You thought after he hit 2 in the first half, that'd probably be it. Smith, what a find. He's on the receiving end from Harris. C.J. Cox steps inside for the 2. The cleanup from first, and he gets fouled.
Washington did a pretty good job of covering stuff up. Cox missed the pull-up, but first on the weak side. It's the foul and 1. Refreshing to see Kaufman-Wren shake that off and stay in the game.
See how he moves here. He's got 17 points, moving well here, and the floater is down, and he's over the season average now.
And that connection.
Diallo, after a brief rest, back in for Washington to score.
Yeah, Diallo's so good at that.
Fletcher Lawyer didn't score in the first. He has 9 here in the second. And Smith got in the air and threw it to Makai Mason. And Mason goes in for the layup.
Exactly what Washington needs.
Lawyer hits the 3.
Impressive second half from Purdue.
So Purdue takes a challenge from Washington tonight as Smith hits the basket, and he's got 17. Got tested by Penn State. They won the game. They stay unbeaten at 6-0. Michigan's going to be at Minnesota tomorrow. Sabor, a career-high 5 threes. And now the Purdue fans in the building, showing their appreciation for their team's first trip here since 1967. And the Pacific Northwest road trip is off to a good start for Purdue. They've won 6 in a row. A 57-point second half. Or pardon me, a 47-point second half for the Boilermakers. And now they have won 6 in a row. Impressive. Purdue was led by Braden Smith, 17 points to go with his 6 rebounds and 5 assists.